Welcome back. Here I am today with some of the useful tips and tricks in Visual Studio Code. So this will be a quick one. I won't take much time, and we are going to discuss today some of the very useful tricks and which you can use while doing the programming in Visual Studio. Okay, as a developer, we certainly have to use Microsoft Visual Studio Code or any other editor tools. Okay, so we are going to see some of the things that can certainly help you and that you do throughout the day as per in your daily developing activities. Okay, so if you know all these things, it can certainly help you in your developing skills. Okay, it can make your code writing skills faster, can make your editing faster. Okay, so before you do that, let's just introduce you to our channel Technical Lab. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share these tutorials with the needed people, because it supports us and encourages us to post such tutorials. Okay, so we have this sample code which I have written here. This is just a simple API. So today I will not talk about the coding. We are going to see how we can use editor in a better way using the tricks that I'm going to share with you. So first one is the multi-cursor. Okay, so see, like many times, you know what it happens is that there is an occurrence of a word or anything which we want to edit, and it is at multiple places. So we can do that. Of course, we can do that using the Ctrl H, which is a find and replace. But if you want to do it right away, like at your screen, so you can always use multi-cursor. Okay, so if you go to selection here, and you do this alt click for multi-cursor. So if you just let's say I click here and I press alt and then I press multiple places, it's not happening. It's not, a multi-cursor is not happening. So what you have to do is you have to go to selection and click on switch to alt click for multi-cursor. Now if you just type alt and then click on multiple places, see, your cursor is blinking at 3 different places. Okay, likewise if you want to, for example, if you want to, let's say, change the occurrence of RESP or any other variable. For example, let's say I put one cursor here, I put one cursor here, and I put one cursor here, and then I remove this one. Let's say there is one more occurrence here, so I put one cursor here. So there are 4 occurrences of RESP. So now let's say I want to change this RESP to RESP code. So now you see at once all of these are being changed to RESP code, which is what we want. Okay, so this is the use of multi-cursor, and it can help you multiple ways where you want to do the editing. Okay, so this is one of the example, and there was the second thing that I wanted to share with you is the column selection. Okay, or you can see the vertical selection. So in this case, what you do is, let's say you want to comment out certain lines of code, or you want to put something in a vertical manner. Like for example, let's say I want to put a star in front of all these lines and make a comment out of it. Okay, or anything, any other thing, let's say double slash to give a comment. So what you do is you go to selection, and here there is a column selection mode. If you enable that, at the bottom bar you see there is a column selection mode. So now this is, if it is enabled, you will see it here. Okay, so now it is enabled. So now if you just select here with your mouse click left button, so when you drag it now downwards or upward, it will select as a multi-line. Okay, or if you want, if you can also select like this, like a vertical line. So in this line, whatever you want to do, you can do. For example, if I want to, let's say, put a star, so I can comment all these lines, or just remove this and put a double slash, so that way I can comment all these lines. So this can only happen when your column selection mode is enabled. If you don't want to do that, you simply click on this and this will disable the column selection. Now if you drag your mouse with your left button pressed, it won't work because that column selection is disabled. Again, if you want to make it work, you just have to click on column selection, and now if you drag your left button mouse, it is allowing you to do vertical selection. So that is one way to make changes in multiple lines. Okay, so this was the second tip. Now let's go to the third one. So toggle line comment. So I think that we all know at any line this is for individual lines. So let's say for example this line, what you have to do is you have to go to edit and then just click on toggle line comment, so that line will be commented. Now see, now this the useful thing is that based on your coding language, it will decide the way to comment. For example, if it is a basic program or if it is another language program, so based on that language it will put a comment here. For example, it could be star also. So since this is a JavaScript, so / is being used as a way to comment it out. Again, if you don't want to comment it, just toggle line comment and it will be gone. So that is for single line comment. If you want to do, again there is a block comment. So block comment is what? If you want to comment out a block. Okay, so for example, I want to comment out all these things. Okay, so now see, the column selection is on, that's why it's happening. So just have to disable the column selection. Now just select this and go to edit and block comment. Now you see the entire block is commented out based on the way to comment in your language, in the current language that you're using. Again, if you want to uncomment it, just go to edit and toggle block comment. So now that is uncommented. So this is one of the ways. This was the fourth trick. Now this is one of the useful trick in Visual Studio to open files. So opening the files in Visual Studio is very easy. You just have to make sure that you are in the Explorer and all your file and folders are added here. Okay. Once they are added, what you have to do is just press Ctrl+P and you just have to type the file name, and that file you can directly click and you can open that file here right away. Only you have to make sure that that folder should be included in the Explorer. Okay, if it is not included, you just have to click on this and add that folder here. Okay, fine. If you just want to add Explorer, see, add folder to workspace, that will add the folder here, and then again just have to press Ctrl+P and that will allow you to open any files in that folder. Okay, that was the fifth trick. Now the most important trick that we are going to see is the ChatGPT. So now we have this ChatGPT extension enabled in your Visual Studio Code. You just have to click on the code. Let's say for example this code. You just have to right click on the code and there is a ChatGPT menu, right? In this, if you just go here and see, for example, explain the following code in detail, if you click on this, you can see every explanation of the code right in your Visual Studio. You don't need to go to a separate browser or anywhere else. So you just see the entire code is being explained here. This code is creating a simple HTTP server using Node.js. Okay, so all the lines step by step is explained here. Okay, so this is one of the ways to enhance your development skills and be a better developer. So I thought this could be useful for all of us, and if you think this is useful, please like and share with your friends. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.